Hello, my name is Raghu Maheshwari and I'm here to explain the topic operating system, its definition, its types, and its functions. So, in this video, we are discussing these topics, and please like and subscribe to my channel. So, let's get started. So, first, what comes in your mind when you listen the word operating system? So, so OS, it's the acronym of operating system. So operating system really means, and it is an interface between, or it is a software that act as an intermediate or a middle term between the computer user and the computer hardware. So it act as an interface between the computer user and computer hardware. Means you are the user and computer is the hardware. So you are accessing the computer. So the software that helping you access the hardware and maintaining a bridge between the computers, hardware and user, it's called operating system. So it's perform the basic tasks like file management, memory management, process management, handling input and output, and controlling peripheral devices such as disk devices and printers. Some examples are operating systems, Windows operating systems, VMS, OS slash 400, AIX, Z slash OS, etc. So its perfect copy definition is an operating system is a program that act as an interface between the user and the computer hardware and control the execution of all kinds of programs. So if you see the diagram, you can see that there are user 1 to user n numbers of user, and in last that is hardware, CPU, RAM, and input output operations. So operating system is the middle part of the diagram that act as a software and act as an interface between the user and the hardware. It includes system software and application software. So in brief, I'll explaining both topics: systems of application softwares. System software are software that are pre-installed in a system. If you see that your phone mobile phone is opening, the interface that you are seeing, that if you have mobile of Samsung or Apple, the logo arrive when you restart or switch on your phone, it's a system software. Or the file management, it's also system software that are pre-installed systems, that are called system softwares. And application software are that you installed, or for example mobile application like media, etc, etc. Some of the important functions of an operating systems are memory management, process management, device management, file management, security, control over system performance, job accounting, error detecting gates, control coordination, other software and users. So we will discuss these basic points in detail. These are the important functions of operating system. First, memory management. Memory management refers to the management of main memory. Main memory is a large array of words or bits where each word or byte has its own address. Means main memory consists of files that has its own address. Memory provides a fast storage that can be accessed directly by the CPU. For a program to be executed, it must be in the main memory. If you have a query or a program saved in your CPU or the main memory, it also gives us the access to execute it also. An operating system, for example, if you write an HTML code in your notepad and save it to the file, your file management, file processing, or file management, you can also execute the HTML code and it will create a web page for you to see your output. So it's work like that. An operating system does the following activities for memory management: keep tracks of primary memory, which part is used by whom, what part is not to use. Multi-programming means OS decide which process get memory when and how much. If you have multiple processes, and in multi-programming the operating system decide which process get how many memory. So it's called memory management. Allocates the memory for the process, deallocates the memory for processes when not required, the process is terminated. Next, process and management, also called as traffic controller, because keep track of process and status of process. So its main work is to control the processes for the execution. In multi-programming environment, the OS decided which processor the processor and when for how much time. It decided the process sequence and how much time it takes to the process to execute. The function is called process scheduling, means the time schedule of the program or the process to be executed. Deallocate the process CPU to a process and allocates, etc. Device management, an operating system manage device communication via the respective drivers. It does the following activities for device management: deallocate the device in most efficient way, deallocate and allocate device in most efficient way, devices that process get device when how much for the time. Device management means you are you have multiple devices connected to a system, and which devices will prove their query, it's up to them. So it is called also called input and output controller. File management is normally organized to directories for easy navigation uses. There are may contain files and other directories. So the basic file management means, just imagine that you are creating a file, you are saving it to a directory, and directories are bunch of directories are saved into a folder. So it is called a file system, or file system is help us to keep track of our information, location, uses and status of the file or data. The collective facility is often known as file system. So I want to just explain what is the difference between the data and information. First, data. If you look at data, what is data? Data are raw facts, unorganized and unprocessed facts that are not reliable for research, etc. And information is the ready product in which it is processed and reliable for the researchers to get to the uh, assumptions, to make assumption, etc, etc. Other important activities: security. It provide operating system provide password and similar other technique prevent unauthorized access to a program and data. Control over system performance. It detect errors, traces messages, error messages, debug the program, error detection aids, and provide a coordination between other software and users. Coordination assignment to compilers, interpreters, assembler, and other software to the various users of the computer system. Some types are, there are many types of operating system. Batch operating system means the process executed in the form of batches. Next, time series operating system, in which the operating system uses CPU scheduling and multiprogramming to provide each with a small portion of time. Means the time is being scheduled in to the process, and means the time is divided to the process and the process will execute on the basis of that time. There are many algorithms for that, like if a process is small as compared to other process, it will execute first. In some algorithm the process is big, so it will execute to save the time or to for fast processing. Or in some algorithm, some process are executed for a fixed time, means there we have five processes. One is of 10 seconds, one is of 5 seconds, one is of 20 seconds, one is of 30 seconds, but the fixed time for execution for a process is 2 seconds. So always like all process five, all of them five process will execute for a set of time for 5 seconds, then the round again will start and then they will execute for the 5 seconds, and it goes for the infinity whenever time the process is fully executed or the time allotted to it completed. Then Distributed operating system means the operates means in which the process is distributed in an operating system. It reduces the load to the host computer. Network operating system is run over server and provide the server to capability to manage data. In this network operating system, the all power is in the hand of servers, and the primary purpose of network system to allow sharing files and print among the computer users. It basically LAN. LAN means there are 30-40 computers in a network, locally in a network, means they are physically closed. So if they are connecting to a host computer, they can share file and print some document easily with the help of the LAN. LAN stands for local area network. Some examples are Unix, Linux, Mac OS X, Novel, NetWare, and BSD. Real-time operating system. It termed as response time, used when a register time required on the operation of process flow of data and real-time system, used as a control device in a system applications. Thank you. Have a nice day.